Hey guys, so I'm playing chapter 3 of Black Myth Wukong. While editing the previous chapter, I did notice that I missed a few things, so I am gonna go back and collect those. I don't know why I missed them. And on top of that, I don't remember if I showed it, but last time this didn't save. It did save this time, but anyways. Start the chapter. So yeah, as soon as I can teleport back, I will teleport. Chapter 3, White Snow, Ice Cold. Okay, sounds like it's gonna be nice. I like, I guess, ice levels. Also, probably not gonna be uploading the videos by whole chapters, because the previous chapter took forever to upload. I'm probably gonna start cutting them up in pieces. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna get started, I guess. I should have rock solided that. Also, I just... Oh. Thought that was gonna be like a mini boss. I don't feel confident enough to rock solid until I learn the enemy movements. There's probably not gonna be anything over here. Also, we were this statue, right? I can't remember where the statue was, but anyways. So we should know that this is a child. But okay. Another one. Oh no, too many. Alright. Think I can smash stance this. I think smash stance does more damage. That was nice. I accidentally messed with my audio settings, so I'm really hoping that the audio between the game and the mic is balanced. Oh. Alright. Those things feel like they're gonna be annoying. Just because they fly and they avoid some of your attacks. I saw the Lies of P DLC dropped. I'm really excited to play that. Snow Hill Path. I'm really excited to play that, but I do want to finish this game first. Oh, there's the shrine. Nice. Oh, I'll just get this quickly. I think we already had this. We already got this before. We have new stuff. Craft armor. Nothing for the headgear. I don't know if that's ochre, battle robe, raging sandstorm. Decoy and duplicates are cloaked in yellow wind, granting them considerable damage reduction. The duplicates are from the hair thing, I forgot what it's called. Pluck of Many. The decoy though, oh I think that's from like the upgraded cloud step. I don't really need that. This is stronger than what I have though. I might wait for another one. Same one. Upon consuming a focus point, moderately increases critical hit chance for a short duration. I don't really like the... I don't know. I don't think that's an amazing one. And then the same thing. But I also have insect spike gators, spontaneous medicine, focus. Oh, but these are the ones I think that I said I didn't want to pick out. Yeah, I'll just tough it out until I find one that I like. And then immediately the map. And might as well travel back. Also, I've noticed you can still hear the clicking from my controller. I don't know how I can avoid that. I don't think I can. I mean, I have my controller under, not really under my desk, but under me, and you can still hear it, so I don't know. I'll have to figure out how to avoid that. I knew it and I didn't. Oh, that's so fast. What did I don't know if it's just like when you level up you get more damage, or it's just the armor that I don't know what it is. I don't think the armor increases my damage. But yeah, like I've seen when I go back to the previous area, I'm just a lot stronger. So I wonder what it is. Oh my god, I can't believe it. The will, lingering will. And the chest, and something on the other side. Blood of the Iron Bowl. No, just somewhere. But that was it, pretty much, I think. I don't recall forgetting anything else. I seriously hope that was it. Alright, and since I've started playing a little more Dark Souls, I've come to realize that Dark Souls is very time consuming. So I'm probably not going to show everything I do like I do in... I do plan on still showing everything in Liza P. But in like these two in this game, I know it. Well, no, I didn't know it actually. I show everything I do in this game. Oh. That scared me. You know, like the paths I take, whatnot. The enemies I fight. Like in the Souls games, I mean, I don't even know what you'd call them. Souls, Elden Souls. Probably just gonna show... I'll finish after this cutscene. A boss? Or no? Oh, never mind. Just introducing a new enemy. Oh, it swings upon death. That's not good. Anyways, was there anything over here? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think for the Souls Elden Ring game, I'm probably just gonna show my first interaction with an enemy, and then with yeah, first interaction with like normal enemies, and then The same thing with everything else, the bosses. Maybe I'll show like some of my exploration if I find anything interesting. But I'm not going to show everything I do. Just because it's going to take forever to edit. And to upload. Oh, I hate that you... Oh, you can break them. It's nice. You get will for it. But yeah, anyways, gotta focus on this game. I don't need to do this. That was a waste. Or I wonder if you can like... Yeah, you could probably gain extra focus from dodging, like perfect dodging that. It is a boss row. I don't know how you say that. Macaque Chief? I was not expecting that. I tried to rock solid. I was not paying attention. How do I... I'm so focused on it. That's not what I meant to do. So I think Resolute Strike only works if you're doing... if you're like at the end of a combo. I don't think you can just pop it out whenever you want. So I'm not going to rely on Resolute Strikes. Wow, I can't believe I missed it. Oh, wow, okay. I don't like this. Oh. Should have known. Okay. That was not a good first run. I think it hasn't been a while since I played, but I'm like testing out again the timing for certain things. Also, yeah, I noticed for the vessels, I think you have like a special interaction, at least for the second chapter, if you use it. So I wonder if like for the first chapter, had I used the little fireproof thing, would I have gotten a special interaction with like the bear? That's something I want to test out. Oh. Oh, I didn't... Did he always do that? I don't remember. Okay, so I think I do get the mana back for Rock Solid. Oh, nice. I can't tell if that hurt me. I tried to Rock Solid, I shouldn't have. him? No. This should be easy. Yep. I should have used Pluck of Many. Wait, actually, never mind. Wait, was that an auto? What does that mean? I guess I'm gonna fight it again later. Anyways. But yeah, never mind. I was gonna say I should use Pluck of Many more often, but that took a lot of mana. Never mind. That's like over half of mana. I'm not missing anything, am I? Yeah, I'll stick to Rock Solid. Also, when are we gonna get a new, like, transformation? I feel like I've been using this. Well, I mean, it has been forever, basically. It's the only one I have. I think one of my issues is I haven't tested if I can run while I'm in my transformation. What is this? This looks like a mini boss. Never mind. This doesn't look like there's anything here. Also, I didn't see what chill does. It just freezes me in place, and then I think it slows me down. I'm not sure. Okay, wait. Am I missing something? This is not the way to go. Am I supposed to go here? No. Am I crazy? Oh, there's some steps over here. Oh, I hate you. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. These guys don't have a lot of stun. They don't get stunned a lot. Stun lock or whatever. This goes down. Kinda wanna find a shrine before I explore too much. I feel like this is the right way to go. Oh, that's a lot of them. Are every single one of these alive? They are. Dodge. Alright, you're screwed now. Am I crazy? That didn't do a lot of damage. Oh, it was a special one. No wonder. The spirit. What about this stance? How much damage does this do? It did half. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to charge it up in time. I think this one does more damage. Anyways. Interesting. Can't go here, but there's a chest. Got Blood of the Iron Bowl and Cold Iron Leaves. Never mind. So I guess this was not the right way to go. I hear noises over here. I'm gonna go this way down, and then I'll go back up. Oh, you. I thought for sure this was gonna end up being a mimic or something because of the giggling. Or I don't know if it was giggling, it was like just snorting or something. But no. Alright. Guess I'm just gonna go this way for now. What am I looking at?
Faith and devotion, quite the notion. Yet how many can claim a mind so pure, still and sure? Look at you, through the heavy snow you roam. Desiring that thing, no doubt. I read your fortune before you came. Care to hear? Act not and be still, thy gifts art thy ill.
That's ugly.
If you seek your own end, I shall not stop you. I, the Keeper of the New West, welcome the Destined One. Now fly!
I'm not controlling this. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do a run back from the shrine that I was just, the last shrine I had to get to that area. Well, it's not a big run back, but still. What am I supposed to be doing? Nothing? Enjoying the view, I guess. Feels like I'm supposed to be doing something. Also, why didn't I transform into the little bird?
See that temple on the lake? Therein lies the thing you seek. The lord of this land is away. Seize it now and leave.
Or someone who apparently welcomes me. He doesn't seem to be particularly fond of me. Alright. Oh, this is its own area. Huh. Never mind then. Guess I won't go to the house yet. Or the little area he wants me to go to. Okay. So I'm pretty sure he wants me to go there. So I'm just gonna avoid the water. The little frozen pond. Although it doesn't look like there's much around. Probably just gonna explore nothing at all. Ugh. Might as well deal with these enemies. That was unnecessary damage. I took more damage, okay. Alright. This should be it. Let me open this. Mine core and the leaves again. I don't think there's anything over here. Yeah, just an herb, and that's it. Firebell flower. I can't go this way. I hear giggling. Or snort. I don't know what it is. Where are you? Oh. Okay. Yeah, there's not really anything around here. I hear another one of those things. It's up there. No, I hate you. That was really unnecessary. I hear something else. I heard something groaning. Whatever. Oh, okay. Never mind. Thought this was like the vine. Oh, there you are. Mani beads. Or curios. Curios. I don't know how you say that. I guess it was kind of worth it to explore. In chilled state, no. Don't care. Mountain patroller. I don't know. Seems kind of whatever. Might as well read my stuff while I'm at it. Support your monk. Strength unused with no place due, lifting stones ye task anew. Eyes so bright yet lost in haze, an empty gaze lost in self's maze. In the past, the craftsman building the Grand Hall in the New West frequently encountered strange occurrences, leading many to quit. Curious, several craftsmen sought out the abbot, reputed to be a high monk, for answers. I'm assuming that's abbot. I don't know if it's a bot. The abbot, without hesitation, led them to the great pagoda, where he revealed the lantern warden. The craftsmen were terrified, having heard tales of Yao Guais in their youth but never having seen one. At that moment, a wondrous sound echoed through the great pagoda, and the lantern warden emitted a blinding light, causing the craftsmen to lose their sight. They cried out in despair. The abbot smiled and said, "To see the truth, one must be willing to sacrifice even sight. You might as well stay here in this temple and practice the path to ultimate bliss with me. Perhaps you will have the chance to transcend and reach the Buddha's realm." Realizing they were now blind and unable to find work, the craftsmen decided to abandon the secular life and join the temple. They asked the abbot how they should practice, and he replied, "Whatever you are skilled at, practice that." The craftsmen, known for their great strength, decided to pursue enlightenment through the martial arts. Despite their blindness, they trained under the temple's overseeing monks. They tied large stones to iron chains and attached them to their wrists, lifting them daily. This also conveniently prepared the stones needed for the temple's construction. The abbot was pleased and appointed them as supporter monks, saving a considerable amount in labor costs. So was this like a scam? Like blind them, feed them something about like dealing with it, and then just using them for that to build the temple? I forgot again. This is Cyan, right? Cyan bat. Iron forked spear in hand, clothed in simple garb, humble did he stand. Deep woods, a world of white, a perfect hunting land in sight. In the past, there was a butcher named Wang in Changwan village. Orphaned at a young age, his mother couldn't support him, so she sent him to apprentice with a butcher at the foot of the mountain, where he honed his skills. One day, a wealthy family in town was celebrating a birthday and invited Wang to slaughter pigs and sheep. Pleased with his work, the host rewarded him with a leg of pork. Wang decided to bring the pork leg back to his mother and set off for the village that night. Halfway there, he saw a man by the roadside, holding a hunting spear and wearing an old cloth shirt. The man called out, "Brother, I'm a hunter from the village, trapping rabbits down the slope. I'm afraid of ghosts at night. May I walk with you?" Wang nodded in agreement, and they continued on their way. After a while, the hunter started a conversation. "Brother, have you heard? There have been reports of Yao Guais on this mountain path recently." Wang laughed. "What's there to fear about Yao Guais? I have a butcher's knife at my waist and a pork leg on my shoulder. If I encounter Yao Guai, I'll swing the pork leg at it and chop it with my knife." The hunter forced a smile. After walking a bit further, the hunter said, "Brother, you must be very skilled if you're not afraid of Yao Guais." Wang laughed again. "I've been slaughtering animals since I was a child. One strike can hit the vital spot, and one chop can break bones and tendons." The hunter, annoyed, said, "How can you compare Yao Guais to animals?" Wang replied seriously, "There are no Yao Guais in this world. Those who uphold justice are heroes. Those who bully the innocent are simply foul beasts." The hunter, unsure how to respond, walked on in silence. As the village came into view, the hunter hesitated and said, "Since you're not afraid, why not turn around and look at me?" Wang had already suspected the hunter was a Yao Guai. He swung the pork leg, knocking the hunter to the ground, and raised his knife to strike. The Yao Guai, losing its composure, quickly spread its wing and flew into the air, spitting, "Today I met a tough one. Bad luck. Bad luck." With that it fled immediately. They say the soft persimmons are easier to squeeze. Hence, it's better to be strong. Stand firm, and even Yao Guais will fear you a bit. I mean, he was kind of lucky that it's one of those tiny things and not something else. Frozen corpse. Wisdom's lamp lights seasons span. Time flows like water through our hands. Snow and wind obscure the way. Achievement drift like bubbles grand. The temple rules state. New monks entering the temple may receive a new kasaya. One day, Master Non-Void joyfully welcomed a new disciple and personally led him to the storeroom to fetch a kasaya. The young disciple found that the kasaya was made of a single layer of cloth, hardly adequate for the snowy mountains. He asked, "Master, this thin kasaya seems suitable for summer. Could I exchange it for a woolen one?" Non-Void shook his own kasaya and said, "The one I wear is the same as the one in your hands, only more ornate. With the Buddha's wisdom in your heart, you shall fear the cold no more." The young disciple, still doubtful, asked, Master, I saw many seniors frozen to death by the roadside. Non-void kindly replied, Their understanding was shallow and minds unsteady, yet you are different. I can see that you have the potential to comprehend the Buddha's wisdom. The young disciple, feeling proud, happily followed his master back with the Kasaya. Not long after, another frozen corpse appeared outside the temple gate. As Non-void led his new disciple past it, the young disciple asked, Master, did these seniors all freeze to death? Non-void continued walking slowly and said, Fear not, my disciple. They lacked piety and wisdom, but you are different. Oh, is he like tricking them? He tells them what they want to hear, and then they die. They freeze to death and they sit there? Or is this like is this going to have a follow-up? And we're going to see something referenced. Yaksha Patroller. In the mountains high above, a fiend blocks the way, with a hideous visage and a crooked blade in sway. As the wind howls wildly, souls seem to fade. For life's last salvation, be swift and do evade. The Yakshas, who migrated from the west, had a great fondness for meat. Fortunately, New Thunderclap Temple did not uphold a strict rule against eating meat, which delighted the Yakshas who sought for refuge there. All the Yakshas in the mountains aspired to become patrollers, not only because of the uniquely designed large sword that looked particularly imposing and could fly back to its owner with great precision, but also because patrollers guarded the outer mountains and always had access to fresh meat. One day, the Yakshas gathered together, drinking blood, eating meat, and reveling in their merriment. Their raucous behavior soon became known throughout the temple. The overseeing monks, who adhered to ascetic practices and only ate food not of flesh, were displeased. They carried a large pot to the Yakshas. When the Yakshas peered into the pot, they saw only radishes and greens, and their appetite waned. One Yaksha derided them. Do you think eating this will help you gain a deeper understanding of Dharma? How shallow. Another added, Our master said that to achieve ultimate bliss, one should not restrain one's desires. Hearing this, the supervising monk replied, My desire is to promote virtue. If I cannot persuade you, I too shall be unable to achieve ultimate bliss. Thus, both sides argued heatedly, without reaching a conclusion. Alas, eating what one likes and saying what one wants are not inherently wrong. However, one's happiness should not disturb others, and one should never derive pleasure from judging those perceived to have transgressed. In this case, both sides were at fault. That was a nice story. Also, it didn't count the monkey yet, so I am going to encounter that again, obviously. Anyways. No, I have to rest again. What's tied to my left? Oh, it's this. Alright. Now I'm ready. Well, not really, but I'm as ready as I can be. Is this the dragon that's in one of the loading screens? I feel like the area looks similar. Never mind. That looks like a... what do you call them? Could be a koi? The giant orange fish. I think it is.
How delightful. It still recalls your scent. When that monkey was alive, he was all about weeping and begging for help. Now, even in death, he led all you younglings right to me. This sack of mine can barely fit you all. Kang Jinglong, now that you are ready, go and weigh up this one for your master.
Oh yeah, I was right, it was a dragon.
See if this monkey merits a place amongst my disciples.
Kang Jinglong. It has lightning. I dodged that. Whatever. That almost killed me. I don't like that. Okay. No way. It locks onto... Why? This is gonna be a rough one. I don't know when I can attack. Did I hit it? I can't tell. Nice. I don't know if it's nice. I hate this one. I don't know what to do. What to do. I guess I should wait to freeze it. I don't want to use my thing as well. I dodged that! I swear I dodged that. I pressed the dodge button. That one I didn't dodge. This boss just looks annoying. That was my bad. I'm dead. Okay, I can sprint in this form, but it's not a really good sprint. And I'm not gonna be able to use my... Please, just let me use my strong attack. That didn't work, did it? Oh, nice. Maybe if I'm lucky. I don't know what that does. I don't know how to dodge that. I wonder, can I rock solid against them? That was dumb. I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Oh, I do have a separate... I didn't even realize. For some reason I thought the Rockwide transformation was for the Pluck of Many section. I didn't know that it was for my transformations. And I don't want to... Actually, I should Pluck of Many in this one. Oh, I did it! I think it's just dodging on the right time then. It's just perfect dodging. Oh. Oh, I thought I don't know why I thought I drank. Also, I just spent this running around the whole time. I'm just running. Oh wow, I can't. Yeah, I hate all the running around. It's really... it's destroying the stamina. Alright. That was a bit of a waste. Probably shouldn't have done that. No, come on. That was dumb. That was really dumb. It does seem like Rock Solid definitely gives me back the mana I use if I actually succeed. Okay. I definitely need to be finishing my attacks. Because they stun him. Or they don't stun him, but they like... I dodged that. Oh, this is the lightning bolts. Oh, never mind. What is? Please, please. Yep. You're lying to me. How did I miss that? Oh. I'm just avoiding running at this point. I'm almost there. Oh, please. No. I can't, not like this. Oh, nice. Okay, once I got how to actually do stuff, it was a lot easier. Which I guess is the point of bosses.
You have chosen your way. This time, there will be no easy way out.
Is the monkey an ally? Or no, they trapped us, never mind. Pagoda realm.
Who would it be now? A deity or a Yoguai?
Okay. A lot of portraits. What is going on? Anyways. A new staff. Kang Jin staff. Punishing downpour executes thunder damage to the enemy instead of area damage. Well, I can't craft it right now. Alright. I'm gonna look for one shrine. I didn't mean to do that. Anyways, I'm gonna look for a shrine. And then I'll stop for now. Oh, never mind. We're right there.
I know this whiff of monkey stench.
What's the horse?
Stay where you are, newcomer. Those in this place meet their demise.
Is the horse dead? Wait, that's the horse, right? No, never mind. That's not the horse. That's the two-headed rat guy. From an angle, looks like the horse almost. It's the same like blue color and whatnot. Anyways,
Be warned. One does not simply leave the cage that Yellowbrow toiled to build. And for those who try, some went mad, and the rest dead. Welcome to the Buddha's realm. Here is where one's mind ebbs away with the tides of chance. That includes yours too. Why bother fighting it? Just abandon your senses and wait for your end. Like me. Go back now. Don't close your ears to my words. Can't be advised. You are just like him.
I'm gonna assume that's no. Why again? Oh my god. To be fair, I'm at the shrine already, so it's not like, never mind. Well, I couldn't dodge. Dodge. Are you serious? Oh my god. What is that? Oh, am I under... I'm enchanted or whatever. But... should I... Where's the shrine? Am I supposed to wait for them? Wait for it to pass. Hate you. Wait, I can't get my health back. Or do they have my health? Is that what they do? They do. Wait, what the? They're gone? Maybe it's time-based. If it's time-based, then I can't risk sticking around. That's a bunch of chests. So it says enemies will respawn. Does that mean those things will respawn? Because if it does, then I do want to fight them. And I don't even know if I can fight them, because with the one I got close to, it just immediately attacked me. Well, it didn't immediately, but it attacked me, and I couldn't dodge. Or at least, I don't think I could dodge. It didn't let me. Yaksha Archer. The bow's stark snap doth kindle fright. The arrow's tip doth chaos incite. Blind eyes traded for an enlightened heart. Fate's ear deaf to a beneficent start. In the past, the Yaksha king was betrayed by the celestial beings, leading to the massacre of the royal family and the downfall of the Yaksha kingdom. After the kingdom's collapse, the Yakshas were forced into exile. The ceremonial archers, who once guarded the royal entourage, clung to their former glory and refused to shed their ornate armor. Despite their exceptional archery skills, their slow shooting speed and lack of close combat prowess made their exile particularly harsh. Due to their inadequate strength, they resorted to ambushes from the shadows. The abbot assigned them to the pagoda realm for rigorous training. They endured daily torment there, especially when the Mani wheel played its beguiling chants, driving everyone mad. During these times, the blade monks would seize the opportunity to behead the archers with their large blades, leaving the Yaksha archers desperate for a way to fight back. They sought guidance from various sources and frequently challenged the blade monks, only to be defeated repeatedly. One day, some blind monks came to oversee the pagoda realm. They had blinded themselves to pursue the path to ultimate bliss, yet their martial arts were incredibly refined. The Yaksha archers asked for their advice, and the monks replied, "Aim too carefully and you will lose initiative. Learn from me. Gouge out your eyes, and you will shoot from the heart, never missing your mark." With the only other option available to them being annihilation, the archers adopted this drastic measure, gouging out their eyes. After this, the blade monks rarely targeted them. When asked why, a blade monk replied, "Who would want to go up against a madman? It's safer to just find another opponent." Starved abomination. Abominations do roam the frosty, chilling path, with swollen, rumbling bellies, necks adorned in wrath. They spread their malice freely, cunning and so sly. A fearsome presence to behold, loathsome to the eye. In the past, at the foot of the New West, there was a village called Changguan. In this village lived a young man who had pledged his life to a childhood sweetheart, giving her a white jade pendant as a token of their love, and vowing to propose once he had become successful. The young man was a peddler, making a living by trading grain in the surrounding areas. One day, a luxurious ferry sailed down the river near the village, more splendid than anything the villagers had ever seen. At the bow stood a plump monk in a yellow robe, radiating golden light. The villagers believed he must have been enlightened. After the arrival of the ferry, the temple in the mountains grew larger and larger, and the young man's grain trade flourished. One day, the young man went to trade grain and did not return for over a month. The girl, worried, inquired about the temple's location and went there to find them. When the young man finally returned to the village, they missed each other, and the girl disappeared. The young man gathered some brave villagers to search for her in the mountains. They found no trace of her, but came across a towering pagoda by the river bank. The young man led them there to rest. As he approached the pagoda, the door suddenly opened. Curious, someone peeked inside and screamed. Behind the door was a dungeon extending deep underground, seemingly holding many people. The villagers, filled with righteous anger, stormed into the pagoda. After a few steps, they heard a loud bang, and the door vanished. Strange-looking yaoguais with scythes and huge bellies emerged from the prison, laughing wickedly. One of them threw a bag of silvers to the young man and then eagerly leapt forward, swinging his scythe and cutting the nearest villagers into pieces. Realizing they had been deceived by the young man, the villagers fled deeper into the prison. The young man watched them and murmured, "Having lost my love, I cannot afford to lose my wealth." That's pretty scummy. Also, I haven't encountered these enemies, at least not that I know of. Why did I get this? And then these are the ones that stun me. Kangjin Long. Halfway to the west, the journey long, returning to the homeland where dreams belong. Strengthened and weakened by the mighty sack. That's an interesting phrase. Principles falter on a misguided track. Kangjin Long, one of the 28 constellations, is the second constellation of the Azure Long of the east. With a sharp horn on her forehead, she once drilled through the golden Kimbles to rescue the great sage. Since then, the constellation... Is it Kimbles or Symbols? I'm pretty sure it's Kimbles. Since then, the constellation officers have upheld the principle of staying sharp, leading many immortals to believe that some strange influence had invaded their consciousness. One day, during the roll call in the Dome of Stars, the Dawn Star was missing. Despite thorough inquiries, no one knew his whereabouts. Coincidentally, Yellowbrow returned to the New West to host a grand ceremony, inviting various yoguais, gods, immortals, and Buddhas to attend. Hearing the news, Kangjin Long sought permission from the Celestial Court and attended the ceremony, intending to secretly investigate the Dawn Star's disappearance. However, like the Dawn Star, Kangjin Long also vanished without a trace. The constellation officers speculated and compared notes, realizing that both the Dawn Star and Kangjin Long had once done the Great Sage big favors. They suspected a connection with the Great Sage. Reflecting on their past interactions with the Great Sage, they grew fearful. Kui Mu Wolf scoffed. "Though that monkey ruined my plans, I still respect him. But you all, who always boasted about your friendship with that monkey, why are you silent now?" Blade Monk. A foolish monk hears a wise voice divine, beheading seen as practice, and evil so refined. Crooked paths lead to ever-twisted ways, the wicked blade awakens, yet the mind still strays. The Yakshas who sought refuge in the New West were mostly unwilling to sever their old grudges and thus served as lay disciples in the temple. Some Yakshas, however, aspired to attain enlightenment and shaved their hair to become inner disciples. They had promised their master to sever 1,000 heads to prove their resolve. Yellowbrow was pleased and bestowed upon them special blades, calling them blade monks, and allowed them to practice in the pagoda realm. If they truly managed to behead 1,000 foes, they could become Arhats in the main hall. Initially, the Blade Monks thought this task would be easy, as the Pagoda realm was filled with newcomers on the path of enlightenment. However, the path grew more challenging as they found the remaining inhabitants of the Pagoda realm to all be formidable adversaries, the agile and elusive starved abominations whom they couldn't catch, the long-limbed lantern wardens whom they dared not provoke, the temperamental enslaved yakshas whose cruel vengeance they feared, and even the weakest yaksha archers who had become mad and terrifying after practicing the closed-eye meditation technique. Seeing that the red-haired yakshas often sat quietly alone, appearing very docile, they decided to target them. Although the red-haired yakshas believed all beings deserved to live, they harbored a deep hatred for those who beheaded others due to the war that destroyed their nation, and their own fate. Thus, they showed no mercy and promptly beheaded the Blade Monks who attempted to do so. After this lesson, the Blade Monks became subdued but remained resentful. They often hid in corners, ambushing passers-by to add to their account of beheading through their treacherous means. I think actually, I'm probably going to cut them in sections like this. I got an introduction to the area, fought a boss, and then I got introduced to a new area. Well, to be fair, most bosses do that. They introduce you to a new area. But this was like, I feel like this is like a major boss, sort of. So I'm probably going to make this into one of the cuts for this chapter. So yeah, that's basically the intro to this chapter, chapter 3. Thank you guys for watching. I'm really interested in seeing what happens next. I mean, the lantern dudes were pretty scary, so I want to see what that's all about. Especially those cages that are like locked with magic. But until then, thank you for watching. Never mind, I just stopped recording and said goodbye, and immediately I think the creatures, the lantern wardens, are time-based because they just spawned in. I'm gonna freeze one, pluck a many, freeze, and then just go ham. See if I can kill it, and then read. I don't know if this is a bad thing. They're going ham on it, so it disappeared. Oh. Oh, I killed it. That's all I needed to do. I just needed to kill it just to get the portrait. And I got a spark out of it too. Lantern Warden. Ancient temple trees reach high, in dungeon shadows life's threads lie, in darkness light appears, most vivid at the abyss near. The ancient temple on the mountain peak, weathered by the passage of time, had gradually fallen into disrepair. When the abbot returned after many years and saw the temple in such a state of ruin, he was filled with sorrow. Determined to restore the temple to its former glory, he spent a large amount of gold and silver to fund its reconstruction, hoping to showcase his path to the ultimate bliss. The abbots selected a towering forest in the mountains, intending to use the ancient trees there as beams for the new temple. The craftsmen responsible for the timber set up their shelters at the edge of the forest and began felling trees according to the abbot's instructions. Everything proceeded smoothly, and within half a year, all the necessary timber was prepared. The craftsmen received their wages and packed up, ready to descend the mountain the next day. That night, a craftsman on night watch was patrolling the area, carrying a lantern. Suddenly, rustling sounds from the forest set his nerves on edge. Terrified, he woke everyone up. With their lanterns lit and axes in hand, all the craftsmen treaded into the forest to locate the source of the sound. As he ventured deeper into the forest, someone let out a scream and was abruptly dragged into the darkness along with his lantern by an unknown force. Then, one by one, despite their attempts to hide and flee, all craftsmen were all dragged away. Only one clever craftsman quickly extinguished his lantern. Trembling with fear, he groped his way through the forest. Fortunately, a faint light appeared in the distance. The sun was about to rise. It's not the sun, right? With his faint light, he found his way back and hurried towards the shelters. As he reached the edge of the forest, the sunlight suddenly became blindingly bright, filling his eyes with a white glare. Enduring the pain, he looked closer and realized the light was not from the rising sun, but from his companions' lanterns. These lanterns were held up by vines that had replaced his companions' heads, propping up their corpses. A chubby boy with a pale face, dressed in a yellow robe, rode a tall, four-legged beast whose head emitted strange sounds. Just as the craftsman was about to plead for mercy, he felt a chill on his back. Then, he felt himself being lifted higher and higher until he was level with the lanterns. The chubby child patted the beast's head. The sound ceased, and the lanterns went out. and the night returned to its eerie stillness. The chubby boy laughed and said, "Good materials should be used to their fullest." Alright. Well, that was creepy. Oh, wow. I don't know. Does this mean I can't rest while this thing's alive? Should I kill it? Maybe they don't respawn. Oh boy. It's gonna come back, isn't it? No? Okay. Oh, whatever. Looks like I can't rest while those are there. But anyways, now I can say I'm gonna leave it off there. So, thank you for watching. Bye.